Most people fail the ITIL 4 foundation on the questions hiding near the end of this round, and you are about to face every one of them. Here is the game. 20 real exam-style questions. Read each one, lock in your answer before the timer reveals it, and keep a running score. They get harder as you go, and the ones that trip up the most test takers are stacked near the finish. Make it to the end with your streak alive, and you will walk into the real exam ready. First question is up now. Question 1 of 20. What term best describes the perceived benefits, usefulness, and importance of something? Option A, utility. Option B, warranty. Option C, outcome. Option D, value. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option D. Exam logic. The correct answer proves that value is the perceived benefit and importance. Options A and B are service components, not the overall perception of importance. Question 2 of 20. Your organization is currently running a web hosting service, but it is not providing sufficient utility and warranty. In order to fix this, a team has been assembled and asked to design a new web hosting service. The team manager suggests that the team first look at the existing service and its processes before they begin to design the new service. What guiding principle is being followed by the team manager? Option A, focus on value. Option B, start where you are. Option C, keep it simple and practical. Option D, optimize and automate. Lock in your pick before the reveal. Trust the read. The answer is option B. Why it works? The start where you are principle is demonstrated by analyzing the current state. The trap is confusing start where you are with optimize and automate, which would improve the existing service, not design a new one. Question 3 of 20. Identify the missing words in the following sentence. A customer is a person who defines the requirements for a service and takes responsibility for the furtive service consumption. Option A, outcomes. Option B, cost. Option C, outputs. Option D, benefits. Decide on the strongest option before the reveal. Stay with your gut. The answer is option A. Key cue. The correct answer proves that customers are accountable for outcomes. The distractor cost is a tempting but incorrect choice because customers own outcomes, not costs. Question 4 of 20. What refers to the use of technology to perform a step or series of steps correctly and consistently with limited or no human involvement? Option A, automation. Option B, optimization. Option C, value. Option D, utility. Make the call before the reveal. Hold the line on it. The answer is option A. Behind the answer, the correct answer defines the core concept of automation. The distractor optimization is eliminated because optimization is about making something better, not the act of machine-based execution. You are 25% in. Score check. Everyone you nail now is exam confidence in the bank. Question 5 of 20. Which service management dimension is focused on the roles and responsibilities of the people involved in a process's workflow? Option A, organizations and people. Option B, information and technology. Option C, partners and suppliers. Option D, value streams and processes. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option A. Reasoning. The correct answer identifies the organizations and people dimension. The distractor value streams and processes is eliminated because processes are the activities, not the people in them. Question 6 of 20. Which service management dimension is focused on the communication systems and knowledge bases used by employees? Option A, organizations and people. Option B, information and technology. Option C, partners and suppliers. Option D, value streams and processes. Lock in your pick before the reveal. Trust the read. The answer is option B. What the exam tests here. The correct answer identifies the information and technology dimension. The distractor, organizations, and people is eliminated because this dimension is about people, not the tools they use. Question 7 of 20. Which ITIL concept describes practices? Option A, 7 guiding principles. Option B, service value system. Option C, service value chain. Option D, 4 dimensions of service management. Decide on the strongest option before the reveal. Stay with your gut. The answer is option B. Exam logic. The service value system includes practices as one of its components. The other options describe different parts of the SVS, not practices. Question 8 of 20. Your company has recently engaged a new supplier to provide you with 3 routers that will handle 1 gigabit per second of throughput. They are scheduled for installation in 3 months. Your team is currently configuring the devices in preparation for installation into the network architecture based upon the design requirements. Which value chain activity would best categorize your configuration actions in this scenario? Option A, design and transition. Option B, engage. Option C, obtain/build. Option D, deliver and support. Make the call before the reveal. Hold the line on it. The answer is option C. Why it works? The obtain build activity ensures service components are available and meet specifications. Configuration is a build action within this activity. Question 9 of 20. You are working as part of an improvement initiative and your team would like to release a new module into the existing customer relationship management system. Which type of change should you initiate? Option A, standard. Option B, normal. Option C, emergency. Option D, routine. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option B. Key cue. Normal changes need assessment and authorization. This is not standard, pre-authorized, emergency, urgent, or routine, not an idle term. Halfway done. The back half is where the real exam is won, so lock back in right now. Question 10 of 20. What is an emergency change? Option A, a change that doesn't need risk assessment because the procedure has been pre-authorized. Option B, a change that needs to be assessed, authorized, and scheduled by a change authority. Option C, a change that must be implemented as soon as possible because it is required to resolve an incident or security issue. Option D, a change that is assessed, authorized, and scheduled as part of continual improvement. Lock in your pick before the reveal. Trust the read. The answer is option C. Behind the answer, an emergency change must be implemented immediately to resolve an incident or security issue. It is driven by urgency, not procedure. Question 11 of 20. You are attempting to print a document from your workstation to the network printer in your office. The print job failed when you attempted to print, so you called the service desk for assistance. What term best describes your issue? Option A, problem. Option B, event. Option C, incident. Option D, resolution. Decide on the strongest option before the reveal. Stay with your gut. The answer is option C. Reasoning. An incident is an unplanned interruption to a service. The printing failure is a service interruption. Question 12 of 20. You are working as a service desk analyst. Within the last hour, you have received 13 calls about users being unable to log on to the network. There appears to be something wrong with the domain controller. What would you classify this scenario as? Option A, incident. Option B, workaround. Option C, problem. Option D, event. Make the call before the reveal. Hold the line on it. The answer is option C. What the exam tests here. A problem is a cause of one or more incidents. Since multiple users are reporting the same issue, the domain controller is the potential problem, not the individual calls which are incidents. Question 13 of 20. The users on the fourth floor of your building keep calling the service desk to report that their network connectivity is not working properly. The service desk logs each of these incidents, but since there are multiple incidents for the same issue, they forward it to the problem management activity for resolution. During your analysis, you determine that the network switch that services the entire fourth floor is broken and will need to be replaced. You check the current inventory of spares, but there are none available. It appears this problem will remain for 24 hours until a new switch can be received and installed. How would you categorize the issue described in this scenario? Option A, known error. Option B, workaround. Option C, problem. Option D, incident. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option A. Exam logic. A known error is a diagnosed problem with a temporary workaround. Since the cause is known but not yet resolved, it fits the definition of a known error waiting for a fix. Question 14 of 20. How does service level management contribute to the improved value chain activity? Option A. Uses feedback from users about the service and requirements from customers to make the service better. Option B. Provides feedback from interactions with customers into new or changed services. Option C. Provides information about the actual service performance and trends. Option D. Collects feedback during interactions and communicates service performance objectives to the operations and support teams. Lock in your pick before the reveal. Trust the read. The answer is option A. Why it works. Service level management contributes to improve by using user feedback and customer requirements to recommend service enhancements and improvements. 75% down. This is the part that decides it. Stay sharp. Question 15 of 20. You are working as a service desk manager. One of your analysts has created a new workaround for a problem that has been causing issues for users for the last few hours. To ensure all users across the network are notified of this workaround, you decide to post the workaround on the front page of your user service portal on the intranet. During which value chain activity would this occur? Option A, plan. Option B, improve. Option C, engage. Option D, obtain/build. Decide on the strongest option before the reveal. Stay with your gut. The answer is option C. Key Q. Communicating workarounds to users via a portal is part of the Engage value chain activity, which focuses on stakeholder communication and collaboration. Question 16 of 20. What is an example of an action a service request management employee would undertake as part of the design and transition activity? Option A. Ensuring users continue to be productive when they need assistance from the service provider. Option B. Collecting user-specific requirements, setting expectations, and providing status updates. Option C. Acquiring pre-approved service components to help fulfill service requests. Option D. Initiating standard changes to fulfill service requests. Make the call before the reveal. Hold the line on it. The answer is option D. Behind the answer, initiating standard changes is part of the design and transition activity, where pre-approved changes are fulfilled as service requests. Question 17 of 20. Which guiding principle is focused on involving the right people in the correct roles in order to get additional buy-in for the project and increase the likelihood of long-term success? Option A. Collaborate and promote visibility. Option B. Focus on value. Option C. Progress iteratively with feedback. Option D. Optimize and automate. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option A. Reasoning. The collaborate and promote visibility principle is about engaging stakeholders. The trap is confusing it with focus on value, which is about the service itself, not stakeholder engagement. Question 18 of 20. Management has set a goal to reduce the number of physical servers in the data center by 10% this year. Your team is responsible for creating a plan to migrate 50% of the physical servers into virtualized systems. Which step of the continual improvement model are you currently working on? Option A, where do we want to be? Option B, how do we get there? Option C, where are we now? Option D, take action. Lock in your pick before the reveal. Trust the read. The answer is option B. What the exam tests here, the how do we get there step focuses on creating the plan of action. The goal is set, and this is the plan for achieving it. Home stretch. Nail these closers, and you have proven you are ready. Question 19 of 20. Your company has decided to install a service management tool that provides incident management as one of its functions. What is the benefit of using an incident management system? Option A. It can provide automated resolution and closure of complex incidents. Option B. It can ensure that incidents are resolved within the agreed-upon timeframe in the Service Level Agreement, SLA. Option C. It can provide automated matching of incidents to problems or known errors. Option D. The system can provide specialized knowledge for solving complicated incidents. Decide on the strongest option before the reveal. Stay with your gut. The answer is option C. Exam logic. A key benefit is automated matching to known errors. While tools can help, they do not guarantee SLA compliance. Question 20 of 20. What is usually included as part of incident management? Option A. Scripts for collecting initial information about incidents. Option B. Detailed procedures for the diagnosis of incidents. Option C. Authority to implement changes to a system. Option D. Observation of all services and service components to identify any change in state. Make the call before the reveal. Hold the line on it. The answer is option A. Why it works. Scripts for gathering initial information are standard. Diagnosis procedures belong to problem management, not incident management.